stuff right there. Hello, 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 good people, and welcome to the midnight Louisville, Georgia Tech reaction show. And do not, Stephen Harvey, thank you for getting the night started off right. Stephen Harvey, one good cheers to the big dog. Here we go. I appreciate that, Stephen Harvey. What's good, good people? What's good, good people? That's how you start off a season. Dwayne, TSF, B100 representing the Cardinal Bird. What's good? Card Don representing the Cardinal Bird. What's good? What's good? What's good, good people? Brian in the building. Chihuahua. FedEx and Body Party. My goodness, Cashmere. What's good? Jocelyn's in the building. Jahar Jordan looking for 1,000-yard season. Beanie Bolden, what's good? What's good? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, newcomers. Welcome, day ones. All that good stuff. Let me make sure I'm in the right chat. I'm in the right room. Let's get back to the lives. First of many. Ronnie Ron in the building. My blood pressure up at work. Ronnie Ron, did you get your prize? Did you get your prize? Let's get to it. Money 1322 representing the Carter Bird. Quincy with a big play late. Facts. Queen Lady Lachelle in the building. What's good? Gregory's in the building. What's going on, good people? Lauren, watch what you say because Lauren is on the way. Oh, good people. Three Shades Media. Defense gonna give us a heart attack. Damn, we need Griffin. Watch stepped up big. Ben Perry. Like, come on, we straight, y'all. Hold on. See you, CH in here. Great win. Hold on. No, never a nervous bone in my body. Listen, that's what listen. I don't even tweet, y'all. I don't even usually tweet during football games. That's how not nervous I was. I was having a good time. I knew once my quarterback started connecting a little bit, we was going to be fine. He was calling an awesome game. We were calling a great defensive game plan. We had a game plan. We had a magnificent game plan. I mean, is there a call here and there? Oh my God, we fought through the officiating. We fought through jitters. Master Yoda said my phone's about to die. Yeah, this is a fact what you're saying. It's a fact. Good bounce back in the second half. I don't regret anything about Jay Plummer. Ron English. Oh, time to go to the kitchen. Card Don. Facts. Look, let me get through this champagne real quick. People was ready to bench Plummer, wasn't they? Yep. Yeah, listen. They waited till the second half to bring out the big guns. Brown said, you going to leave him out there one-on-one? We're going to do it. When's UC play? I know, right? Pull it up. What's good, good people? Hold on, let me make sure everything's Cardinal Red Sports. Sometimes you got to wake up after a trip. Right. Right. My boy Dwayne. My boy Dwayne was ready to give up on the team already. Talking about I stand corrected. I know. Yeah. Well, I tell you, some people be ready to jump, don't they? Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers, Gary. Gary representing the Cardinal Bird. Tyrone representing the Cardinal Bird. Hold on, let me catch up. Our offense is gonna be dangerous, right? You have to get the kinks out. Listen, Plummer just gotta let that thing go. Saucy Cam said he was ready to cut people, scholarships up for grabs. Robin, what's going? Robin, don't do that. Don't do that. I was just teasing with a little Satterfield humor. It's all good. Good win. I hate that cost me money. Listen, that last touchdown cost everybody money, didn't it? They said I hate the prevent defense. They did make a tough catch on the one though. That sideline catch was tough. That wasn't total prevent. I don't think he dumbed it down. I think he just, he started to settle in. No Cardinal party in the locker room. I hope Coach rips him a new one. Okay, before we get into the good stuff, I gotta turn off the Facebook. I gotta turn off the Twitter. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, come join us. Go to YouTube, type in Made for the Ville. MADEFORTHEVILLE. Join us for the good stuff. We may have a special guest or two. Who knows? The YouTube channel gets lit. I may throw the link in the chat for anybody to come up and talk about it. We can hear some of y'all analysis as well. But I definitely gotta shut down the Twitter. I gotta shut down the Facebook. So Red State, if you in here with me, Sharoy, what's good? Lang Home Slut, where you been at? Hold on, I'm seeing some names I ain't seen here in a minute. Louisville Lamont's in the building. Andre, yep, everybody's here. Listen, go to the YouTube channel. Type in Made for the Ville. If you're watching this on Facebook, if you're watching this on Twitter, go to YouTube, type in Made for the Ville, and they'll bring you right into the building. Ronnie Ron, before we leave, let's get a good cheers in here. Hold on. Where you at, Ronnie Ron? There you are, Ronnie Ron. Let's get one in here. 3, 2. Everybody say it with me. Facebook shuts down in 3, 2, 1, bang. Twitch shuts down in 3, 2, 1, bang. Twitter shuts down in 3, 2, 1, bang. Uh-oh. Alicia trying to send me to the kitchen a little too quick. But I can do it, Alicia, if that's what you want to do. If y'all want to get heavy with it. Game on, challenge accepted. Alicia, thank you for supporting the channel. Cheers! Red State said 3, 2, 1, bang. Oh, the rest were terrible. Hold on. Let me get my invites ready to go. Invites, boom, 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 bang, bang. Hold on, bang, bang, boom, pow. Okay, one more quick thing I gotta do. So. Okay, we got it. We got it up and running. We got that up and running. Um, the link's in the chat. However, don't hit that. Don't hit that link in the chat just yet. Let's get the. Let's get a chance to get everything running. Only 6 days to the next game. Oh, that's gonna be the best cookout on the planet. Sean Thomas in the building representing the Cardinal Bird. What's good? What's good? I'm so happy. I am so excited. Did you see them flipping the bird at the end of the third? What bars? The targeting on Perry was awful. Listen, that's 100% right. This what you're saying is 100% right. Once you listen, when you had those 2 long reviews, it made all of our team self-conscious about hitting. This is a fact. We all became self-conscious about hitting right after that, and you could see it. You could tell right away. Yeah, you got to turn that back up. Look, and then the foolery started. CJ3K. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. CJ3K, cheers, cheers, cheers. Let's make it happen. Jeff left in the building. Post-game show. Wait a minute. You want to do a drop in on the other post-game show? You want to do a quick drop in? Is that what you were saying? We can. You know for serology, did you know that we've treated more men with HIV than all others in the we on a commercial break right now. But yeah, ESPN Louisville, of course, they got the post game show going on. This is the YouTube format though, so that way we don't cross streams. Gary's in the building. Man, way to grind it out, y'all. Way to grind out that road win. Himothy Thrash. I'm on my way to Bama now. Right? This was a really good win, and I hope it goes completely appreciated. To go in the building. Wipe those feet. Hit that like button while you're in here, people. While we're getting warmed up. Hold on. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. Let's bring up those stats, y'all. Let's bring up those stats. Box scores. Let's go with the box scores. Jack Plummer, 247 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. I think, man, somebody almost hit it right on the head. 250 and 4 touchdowns. It should have been 4 touchdowns. We had to drop early. Haynes King, 313, three touchdowns, 1 interception. We should have had 2 interceptions. We should have had 3 interceptions. My goodness. Jahar Jordan, 96 yards, 1 touchdown, 7 carries. Plummer had 9 carries. Plummer, you got to get down a little quicker, Playboy. Maurice Turner, 7 rushes, 30 yards. Man, our carries were spread out. 7, 9, 7, 6. Callaway had two sweeps. Amari Huggins, Bruce, 74 yards. Damn, did that break it open, y'all. Woo! Jamari Thrash, 88 yards. Kevin Coleman, 66. Chris Bell, he did good. 40. Amari Huggins, Bruce. Hey, man, we got some players, man. Isaac Arendo, I like him out the backfield. Jahar Jordan, 1 catch for 6 yards. Ooh-wee. Ooh. Coach Brown.
Coaches hung in there and figured out ways to improve the second half, which we did. So I applaud them. And I just think, we have a lot to learn. And, every year your team is new. There's new guys. You got to figure out what they do well, be able to make adjustments when they happen. I think we were able to make adjustments for the second half that helped us win, and that's what we have to do in college football every week.
Offensively, it wasn't pretty in the first half, and I know you don't like the 2 field goals early on. It's good. It's getting points. But the first half, you guys just seemed you misfired on a lot of different things.
Well, we did. Like I said, I thought we played timid. Everybody did, especially.
Thought we played timid.
We got to get over that. We got to be solid and firm and sturdy.
Can y'all hear this clear?
And play tougher, and challenge ourselves to make plays at all times. Luckily, our field goal unit and Brock was sensational. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have won the game, and it came through for us. So special teams gave us an edge, and that's what we needed. So I applaud the special teams.
Jack, you just scored 5 out of 6 possessions in the second half. Jack seemed to settle down, and I thought even though you got a field goal in the first drive, Isaac came out and gave you a couple of big plays. That drive seemed to relax your offense a little bit.
Well, I think, Jack was his best first half, but you know what? He played tough in the second half. We tried to do some things to take care of him, not put as much pressure on him. And, he could be streaky at times, and he got in a better rhythm in the second half, and he hung in there, and, all of our guys played harder for him. So I just think, you sometimes think you can just, show up and win football games, and it's not going to happen. I think our guys need to know that, being precise and efficient on everything we do and not having silly penalties and drops and misfires and all those things are going to be vitally important for us to be able to win football games.
Last thing, it is just one game, like you said, so hard to win. And this was almost like a road environment because they had a good crowd. It's nice to get away from here. And now you get to come back home. You do have a short rest, but you got your first home game.
Well, it's a quick turnaround, but that's good. I think we need to get back to work and realize that there's just a lot of work to do. But I think our guys want to win. They care. They stuck together, and that's what you want to see. So I'm very proud of them, and I'm proud of our coaching staff for hanging in there in the second half.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Jeff Brom, after Louisville's win tonight, 39-34 over Georgia Tech. By the way, Brock Travelstead's 4 field goals ties a school record. Jamari Thrash in his first game wound it up with 88 yards receiving on 7 catches. 2 of them went for touchdowns. And Jack Plummer's debut, as rocky a start as it was, 18-31, 247 yards and 3 touchdowns. And some big plays and big turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. So lots to like. And even the bad, in a way, turns out to something you can build on because it showed the Cardinals what Jeff's been preaching about toughness and perseverance.
Perfect scenario.
Exactly that. And they get
tough game, have to grind it out.
Murray State, Thursday night at Cardinal Stadium.
Next game, Murray State.
We'll see a full house. Thanks to those who helped out tonight. Greg Swalbeck with his analysis.
Hit that like button, good people, for sure.
Kelly Dickey on stats. Our studio coordinator was Riley Sneeders, and Scott Kaysen was our on-site engineer here at the stadium. Still more to come. Stay tuned for the Cardinal Scoreboard with Mark Ennis. This is Paul Rogers saying so long from Atlanta.
What else was interesting? I'll take an ugly win over a pretty loss. That doesn't qualify as an ugly loss, does it? Does that qualify as an ugly win? I thought it looked good. Like I said, it just looked a little nervous to me in the beginning. Great pick early. That's a fact. It's hard to catch in traffic. Actually, I think he dropped it under the pile. You think that was butt ugly? I didn't think that was bad. No. The play, it was, see. Don't do this, y'all. Don't do this. Don't just look at the play. Look at the play call. That first third down, that 3rd and long, where he ran the little kind of seam route, it was wide open. It was perfect. I'm telling you. Jack Plummer was just trying to protect the ball. That's why you throw it low. That's why you throw it tight. It was hitting the ground because he was just tight. He just didn't want to throw any picks. He was just worried about throwing picks. That was straight grinding. Look at the adjustments. Great call. Great call. Yeah, they had to fight through some calls. Ben Perry is a stud. We lost Ben Perry on second, third play of the game. I didn't think that was ugly at all. I mean, of course, everybody's entitled. Listen, except late. On the comeback route, he hit him right in the stomach. He's just, like I said, quarterbacks throw low when they're trying to protect the football. When they concentrate too much on protecting it, you throw it softer. The big play we had in like the second possession, he just wasn't letting it go. That's why he had to come back and get it. That should have been a touchdown early. Watch how none of these footballs are low against Murray State. Play calling was excellent. The game tape will not be kind to Josh Minkins, in my opinion.
A significantly better outcome for Miami than the way they went
We can do a couple minutes, y'all.
A lot more dominant than they did at almost any point
The
last year. To
the game film would not be kind to Josh,
Miami
in my
and
opinion.
Kansas against former Louisville assistant coach Ryan Beard in his first game as the head coach at Missouri State. Kansas dominates that game despite a surprise change at quarterback. They're having to go with.
I got Louisville plus 400. That's a good bet.
Own Missouri State in that one, 48-17, 276 yards, 2 touchdowns for Dean filling in there at quarterback. In Kansas opens the season at 1-0.
That works.
That's it for a slow Friday night here to open the college football season in earnest. A full slate settled for today. But ACC having a fairly good opening weekend here across the board. Nothing rough.
ACC having a good weekend.
Louisville
That
able
works.
to come back and win 39-34 here. We'll take a quick break. One more segment here. We'll wrap things up here. You're listening to Cardinal Football. Visit
Listen, you dug yourself out of a nice little hole. I listen, Jeff left. I just thought it was first game jitters. Look, a false start. They're kind of tight. Replacement. You mean I need to get through this? And we get a conference win. But I don't know, man. We might have cracked Georgia. We might have cracked Georgia Tech's confidence tonight. Yeah, listen. To me, Jack Plummer was just trying to be perfect. He was trying to be safe, trying to be perfect. It just doesn't happen like that. You got to let that thing go. Quincy Riley, that was a terrible call, man. Listen, that Ashton Gelati sack, and they called. Listen, Georgia Tech was defending with one arm, reaching with the other the entire game. Georgia Tech DBs were physical the entire game. There is no freaking way you call that holding on Quincy Riley. Now, to his credit, he said, "My bad." But I don't think so. Listen, of course, in a pressure situation, you're going to get handsy. People are going to get a little extra handsy. That's a terrible call. That referee could see exactly what was going on. He could see the play happening at the quarterback situation. He bailed them out. Listen, that quarterback was already dead meat when he threw that foul, when he threw that flag. Ashton got held a ton. He got held. He got chop blocked a ton. It was bad. It was bad, which makes it even better that they fought through it. That's why I don't say it's an ugly win. That's exactly why I don't say it's an ugly win. They fought through a ton of obstacles tonight to get this win. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Play calls were great. Listen, on the another third down where Jack should have led Amari Huggins Bruce. He kind of threw it a little behind him. Oh no, it was a tight end. It was a tight end play. Kind of threw it late. There's another guy sitting in front of him wide open. I mean, the plays drew up some wide open guys. He's just gonna have to get in the lab. He's gonna have to get in the lab. He's gonna have to let it go a little more confident. Keep that zip on his football instead of trying to guide it too much. Definitely went through tons of adversity. Refs sucked. I 100% agree with that. And like I said, I can call out a ref without saying the game was on the refs. So this is one of those ones where I'm like, yo, we got through a lot with the refs. Jahar Jordan. Cheers to Jahar Jordan. God, listen, other than Jahar Jordan getting mad at me, I've been waiting for him to explode since he got here. We got the chat open. If y'all want to get in here and talk a little analysis, feel free to jump in. If my special guests come in, it's great. If not, that's great too. Hit the chat button. Hold on. Lawrence, what's good?
What's up, Marcus?
Feeling good, of course.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, 100. Did my blood pressure go up in that second quarter? Yes, it did. Was I ready to put a for sale signs on Ryan England's front porch? Yes, I was. Was I ready to pull Jack Plummer out the game just like everybody else was on Twitter? Yeah. But the defense tightened up in the second half.
Right.
Jack Plummer started not being shy with the ball. Started getting to the grass. Like I learned tonight that we got 3 go-to guys on the offensive side. That's Fred, Bell, and the backup running back. His name escaped me right now. The big number 23.
Berendo?
Yeah.
Yep.
He gonna be like what Michael Bush was, the bruiser in late game situations. We just need a first down or a goal line or a touchdown on the goal line. But I gotta give it up to the Louisville offensive line. They did not give up a sack tonight. They kept Plummer up the whole game.
Yeah. He was he stayed pretty clean.
I said this to my cousin tonight too. If Satterfield was still the head coach of this team, Louisville don't win that game tonight.
Listen, I don't think so either. I might got a guest trying to jump in. You want to give a shout out, man?
I just want to say I don't regret what I said tonight. I meant what I said. And I probably going to be the same way next week too, because you know how I am, Marcus.
Yeah.
If things don't go right, I gotta say something about it. But thank you for letting me come on. And I'm sorry I have not been putting up content on my channel. I've been kind of busy with work and all that, but I will be putting up content real soon. Remember, Run Pepper Louisville 41, my YouTube channel, y'all. And I probably end up doing the live show tomorrow. So, good win tonight. And I'm about to call Mark and start complaining on her too.
All right. The link is in the chat. Jump on in here if you like. The link is in the chat. We almost to the bottom. It's almost time to upgrade, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Fight to the end. We never gave up. And said, he stopped snatching. I know. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That there was no intent. There was no intent on that one. Hold on. Nick Campbell. Let me check. Boom. Let me see. What are we looking at here? I'll put that up. Hold on, I'll put that up. Let's do this right. Let's give the proper credit. Appreciate that. We'll put it up. Boom. This says a lot right here. Shout out to Ty Spalding. Ty Spalding is all over this one. Boom. Jeff Brom halftime speech must have been something. Per Eric Crawford, Des Tell. At halftime, Jeff Brom got us hyped. I ain't gonna lie. It was crazy. Felt like a dream. I felt like we were gonna win regardless. Of course you did. Because that's a dude who's done it. Go Ball State. I hear y'all. Ball State. Sweet Caroline. Let's hear this last little quick segment.
Right from being able to grind through tough periods to be able to fall behind and then be able to get up off the mat, play better after that, to not get too low, not get too high. And here, Louisville had nothing short of a disastrous second quarter in this game, especially on the defensive end. There are very few times I've seen Louisville give up 28 points in a quarter. The second quarter,
Beardy, I was going to come back to you.
They'll want to burn that tape. They gave up 282 yards.
Y'all can hit that link.
4 touchdowns.
If you want to jump on here, you can hit the link.
14 yards per play. Turned the ball over. A really bad interception. They gave Georgia Tech a chance to score right before halftime. But in the second half, really not in the second quarter, Louisville allowed just 4.1 yards per play, 6 points on a touchdown on the last drive, or the second to last drive of the game, I guess, for Georgia Tech at the very end. And instead, Louisville just completely took the game over in the second half. And you started to get the ball in space to Jamari Thrash and others. An enormous run from Jahar Jordan to really kind of ice the game late. And
facts.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I've enjoyed thoroughly the post-game comments from both Jeff Brom and players. We now know that he did go in there and basically peel the paint off the walls at halftime. I tell him, he said himself at the post-game press conference, which hopefully we'll be able to let you guys hear at some point, that he told the guys, if I don't see different effort than I'm seeing right now, you will not play the rest of the year. And it certainly looked like a number of players emerged in the second half, completely reversed the second quarter.
You will not play for the rest of the year.
I do not know how else to describe what happened in the second quarter than dismal. But give them credit for getting up off the mat. Eric Crawford made the joke after the game. I kind of forgot what second half adjustments looked like. They made them on both ends, on both sides of the ball. After the game, Jeff Brom, you heard him tell Jody on the broadcast after the game, look, man, in the second quarter, we played the same defense way too much. Same front, way too much. Man, way too much. And Georgia Tech figured something out and gashed them. Second half, nothing. Nothing to be found. And you had critical plays, critical stops on third down. And you had a game-saving
hell of a kicker, hell of a puncher.
The defensive stats here
big time job by the kicker and the puncher. Great job.
Who looked late, who I thought looked both jittery and kind of slow at the same time for most of the first half. A lot better effort from him in the second half. A random kind of mobile quarterback, a touchdown pass for Evan Conley off the bench. In this one, this game really had little bits of everything, especially in the second half. Louisville comes back, wins 39-34. A lot to like, a lot to not like. I think if you kind of gave coaches some truth serum, they'd rather not have to sweat a game like this the way that Louisville did. But they love when they leave wins that leave a lot of teaching points and a lot of room for improvement. That's what Louisville got 39-34. Start the season 1-0. 1-0 in the conference. Beat Georgia Tech. Now they'll come home 6 days to get ready for Murray State. If you want to get in here, you are welcome to do so. 8150.
New gift alert right here.
93.9. That's the number if you'd like to get in here.
Right here.
I want you all to know that it is not lost on me that a large factor in this game turned out to be the very things that I said I had no interest in talking about, which is kickers.
There we go.
Louisville making its kicks. Georgia Tech missing its kicks. And in a 5-point game, Georgia Tech just happened to miss a bunch of field goals. And it helped in large measure determine the outcome of this game. If I'd like to hear from you guys, so get in here, 8150-93.9. That's the number. We'll kick things off with Harold. Harold, welcome in to your Louisville Post-Game Show here on 9th and Middle. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Mark? It's exciting to get a W. I was happy to see the second half adjustment, and Jody beat me to the punch. But the one thing I thought about was the second half looked completely different from the first half.
He said you won't play for the rest of the year.
Jack Plummer on the bench. But you know what? He showed me something with a block that he threw in the first half to sort of get some extra yards for, I don't remember who had the ball at the time, but I saw him throw a block, and I appreciate that. He got 56 tough yards on the ground. I appreciate that. A lot of the throws he missed were very, very annoying, and the way that he missed them was extremely annoying, and I hope we don't see
listen, if Travelstead is the kicker and the punter, we good.
It was just the first
Protect him at all costs.
And that, the Cal dude is still on California.
Come on, don't be here hate watchers. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button and the notification button. But definitely the like button. If you're in here, don't hate watch from the sideline. Participate. Don't play hate.
Hopefully he can get a few more touches, but Jamari Thrash.
Remember, hit that link, y'all. Hit the link. You want to jump in here? Break it down.
And this Coleman, I'm excited about Coleman's speed. I think that this offense, our wideouts, the way it's constructed, if we are throwing slants on time, we will see a lot of big gainers. We will see a lot of big gainers if we're getting that ball out on time and in a position for our guys to do some catch, some run after the catch. But everybody showed up at defense.
You just gotta let it go.
That second quarter was what it was, but in crunch time they showed up, right?
Just let it go, Jack.
Obviously
Jack, we want you to play on Sundays too. You gotta let that ball go.
I thought he was gonna feel the pressure coming. So I was surprised he didn't. How long he held the ball?
What a big momentum play!
3 steps.
Fumble and recovery. What a big play!
But the fact that defense stayed after it all night long. The fact that the team just stayed
Travelstead
after it
did all the
didn't go
kicking.
into any shells whatsoever. Made adjustments. That's the Jeff Brom effect. That right there.
If Travelstead did all the kicking,
after the second
he is
quarter,
going to be the highest drafted kicker since Sebastian Janikowski.
Was merited.
If Travelstead did the punting,
and he got the results that it needed to get, and hopefully he doesn't have to give that speech anymore.
The field goal kicking, and the kickoff.
Harold, I appreciate the call there, buddy. Look, I think
he might go he might go top 15.
A lot of different ways of saying there were good
things.
Yeah,
we flipped
and there were
the
bad
field.
Things. You love a game where you have coachable things, coaching points that come out of it.
Put some more studs in there on the special team.
And it's hard not to learn. It's hard to
we
look at the ceiling
about
of
10, 15
yards,
yards,
especially on the offensive end. But they were not sharp.
Those penalties.
Jack Plummer had a terrible first half. I thought he looked nervous. I thought he looked amped. I thought for the vast majority of the first half, he was about just a beat late seeing things and realizing where he should go with the ball. And when he did, he knew he was late, and his mechanics went out the window. And he continually was throwing everything with all of his shoulder and on the balls of his feet, almost like he was trying to tiptoe and throw it because he was just racing after making a kind of a late decision that even he knew was a little bit late. In the second half, he was a lot more decisive. And Harold talked about him throwing a block on the one kind of a jet sweep.
Yeah, quarterback, sometimes they got to get hit one or two times. I thought there was
a run early in the second half where he kept it on its own read. And just sometimes this happens with quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson's even talked about this. Getting tackled after running with it, keep making a decision to keep it and run, get tackled. It's almost like it kind of settles him down.
Are you crazy?
And you combine with whatever was said at halftime and then him getting tackled. And it just seemed like from that moment forward in the second half, early in the second half, he was a lot more calm. He was significantly more calm. And Louisville's offense was much better in the second half. And even that being the case, we get to 39 points and enough to win this game. 39 points, close to 500 yards of total offense. And I think if we're being totally honest with ourselves, this could have been a million times better. Louisville had to settle for field goals in the red zone a handful of times. I know Jeff's not going to like that. You had a touchdown. If Plummer makes an accurate throw on a slant, it's a touchdown. Instead, it got batted down. He was behind. He was late. He was inaccurate on slants in particular. All over the place.
He was tight.
All over the place.
He was tight.
And the moment that stuff is sharper, this is an offense that's well into the 40s, well over 500 yards of offense.
He was tight.
Again, tonight, Jack Plummer was barely 50%. Louisville, close to 500 yards and 39 points. They've got a long way to go. This, I think it's perfectly fine to be both happy that Jack Plummer had the second half that he had and nervous about whatever that was. Coming out of the locker room to start the game and in the first half. That wasn't great. That was not awe-inspiring. That wasn't confidence-inducing. But in the second half,
I get it,
a lot
man.
better effort.
You tight.
And give him his credit for getting up off
you
the mat.
Have a big year.
For not going into the tank. For not being bothered that they injected Evan Conley there for a kind of a random.
Nobody's been near him all
preseason. I guess kind of Evan Conley's going to be like your mobile quarterback option kind of package there.
That's how it works.
But whatever it is, that worked. And the second half effort was significantly better. Of course, Jahar Jordan did what he's done so many times. And that's absorb some contact and then completely pull away from everyone. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But we will get back to the phones here. Let's get Brad in here next. Brad, thanks for waiting, buddy. Welcome in to your Coors Light Louisville Show. What's up?
Hold on.
First thing I want to say is if
he was tight, y'all. I'm telling you, I didn't mind even on defense. Like, hey, we got great tape. You got to get off your blocks. Our defensive line in that second quarter, they just weren't getting off their blocks like they should. Our entire defense got a tad bit timid after the penalties. That's what happens in football, especially when you're on the road, especially when there's a whole bunch of Las Vegas money against you. That's exactly. DL Osborne in the building. Charles representing the Cardinal Bird. What's good? Getting my tickets to Indianapolis. I'm going to Nap for show. I'm definitely going to Indianapolis. I don't know if I'm going solo or what, but I'm definitely going to Indianapolis. Listen, the roads were empty. All of the Kentucky roads were empty between 8 o'clock and 10:30. All the streets were completely empty. What do you think that means? Ooh, Murray game, and the Lions game on Thursday. I forgot. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget that my son is going to be playing against the Kansas City Chiefs in a couple of days? Oh my God, how could I forget that? Greetings, DL. Mr. Osborne, greetings. We still got some work to do. That's okay. That sack was nice. It was great coverage. It caused the sack. See, listen, that was a terrible call on that. That was a terrible call on that penalty. Did y'all listen? Ooh, did y'all see on that fourth down? Did y'all see that wide receiver tighten up? because he know he was about to get smoked. Did y'all see that wide receiver on that late fourth down? Ooh, that's called alligator arms if you ever seen it before. Look, I thought that was Jeremy Wallman at first. Can't wait. Ooh, can't wait to see when they start throwing it to him. Oh. Yeah, I know we left some paint on their helmets early. You saw Moms Kelly at the game. Shout out to Moms Kelly. She was, listen, I know she was over that game dying. She's probably nervous as all get out. Ooh. No, listen, but did you see the way he backed off the hit? Like, listen, coaching them gonna have to get on them. Nah, you gotta keep hitting, y'all. You cannot back off. You still gotta go through the hit. You gotta run through the body. You gotta hit through the body. You can't start pulling off the hits just because, you know, it was an unfortunate call earlier. Yeah, across the middle. Yeah, that late fourth down across the middle, you threw the ball high. My boy went alligator arms. They're gonna have to feed him more for him to get those accolades. There's a lot of teams that just feed a wide receiver or two. We spread the ball around a lot, but the more safe Plummer gets with Thrash in the big game moments, more comfortable you're gonna be able to just throw it out there. I mean, we still got to speed it up. I want Plummer to speed up the ball, speed up the delivery. He saw that hit coming and he went alligator arms, no doubt about it. Yeah, he flinched.
Second half possessions consisted of field goal, touchdown, punt, touchdown, field goal.
That was great defense.
Whatever the second half adjustments were,
like I said,
in total, they worked and they worked in spades.
Like I said, you gave up the.
Let's get back to the phones and let's get to Lawrence. Lawrence, I'm shocked that you were not first, but welcome in, buddy. It's on your mind.
Lawrence did tell you he was gonna call in the bar. Yeah, I don't want to like just rebroadcast all of the 93.9 show. So if people want to, go check it out on the radio, you can check that out simultaneously. I just don't want to step on the studio toes. New coaching schemes on both sides. New players. I'll take halftime adjustments were great. You're all the right. Yeah, it takes time to gel. Like I said, get the nerves out. That's what I'm saying. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, I don't joke around on Twitter. When I'm really nervous or when I'm really angry, I don't make jokes. The reason I felt comfortable making the Satterfield joke is because I thought the entire time we'll be fine. I didn't like the score at the time, but I really did feel like I really only make jokes when I feel like we're still in good shape. We're not in the best shape, but I felt comfortable joking around about Satterfield because I'm like, dude, I mean, you can watch it. There was an excellent play call. We just got to make the plays. So if we end up losing the game because we didn't make the plays, I still feel comfortable with my coaches were making the right calls. We started out the game with the right mentality. We were hitting hard on the kickoff, on the execution of regular play. We were hitting hard. We were hitting like I need my team to hit to be good. But I understand the psychology of it. You get too long reviews, everybody gets nervous. If your quarterback misses a guy, the first slant was to Jimmy Callaway. Plummer hits Jimmy Callaway right in the chest. Jimmy Callaway drops it. So now if you're Plummer, you kind of blame yourself and you're like, maybe I should have threw it softer. But it's like, no, Jack, throw that ball as hard as you can into Callaway's chest again. Make him catch it. You almost want to go, Jack, that first drop touchdown was not your fault. But Jack Plummer, I think he lightened up his passes after Callaway dropped that first slant for the touchdown. Billy McNichol in the building. Everybody, cheers, Billy McNichol. Red State, this is the first game of the Jeff Brom era, and you thought about turning off the game? Have we not learned anything in the Midnight Family? We don't bail on our coaches so fast. Horrible call on Quincy. It's a terrible call. Quincy took responsibility. It's still a terrible call. Ooh, Murray State's going to get the adjusted Plummer. It'll be a different game. Yeah, it's going to be nasty. That Murray State game's going to be nasty. Everything, Colo. Listen, that Murray State game is going to be a 21 spread. Take the over. Murray State might not even have a spread. Jeff Brown going to be so pissed off. Murray State game might not even have a spread. I don't think Brown was nervous. I think he knew exactly what he wanted to do. I think he was pissed off at his quarterback. I just think Jeff Brown was pissed off at his quarterback. That's the only... Listen, I think Jeff Brown was a little pissed at the referees because he knew something was fishy. And he was more pissed off at the referees than the quarterback. But he was pissed off at his quarterback. Yeah, they would have... I agree. I agree, Wesley. The Georgia Tech would have put up a number in our pass regime. I agree. I hate to agree with that, but I do. Cola, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Maybe he was being sarcastic. Because I did make a Satterfield joke, too. Like, I felt like we would be good to go, but I did make a joke. And some people probably thought I was, like, freaking out. Listen, y'all. I only blocked 2 people tonight. I mean, isn't that growth? Normally, on a night like this, all the... What do you got to say now, Maven? What do you say? Maven is another Kenny Payne. All that stuff. I would have blocked 10 people. I only blocked 2. I feel like I'm maturing. Yeah, right. Slapping and punching in the stomach. That's all good. Listen, again, I don't think it was that bad in the first half. I just think, I think, guys got out of their gaps. Guys weren't getting off the block enough. Listen, I think it all started with the helmet-to-helmet ejection. I think the aggression level of our defense went down. I think Georgia Tech capitalized on it. I think our offense got a little nervous. They started press. I think Jack got a little nervous and kind of started pressing. Whatever. Missed some opportunities. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you would have got some long drives, your defense would have been a lot more rested. Your defense wouldn't have been panicked. Halftime shutters with the fake car fans were. See, I won't even do that. Listen, we should give everybody a first game pass. You know what? Let's say this. Jack Plummer had some jitters. and the Louisville fan base has some jitters. So let's just give everybody, let's give Jack Plummer a first half pass. Let's give the negative Louisville fans a first half pass or first game pass. Let's just give everybody a pass. Let's give everybody a comfortable pass. Everybody was a little nervous. Everybody was worried. Everybody should get a little bit of a pass. Thank you. Yeah, cause everybody to be cautious. DL said, I'm petty. No. I mean, everybody has their rights. You have the right to be petty. I'm just saying, it would be nice. To me in particular, it would be nice if we say, hey, everybody got their emotions out, their off-season jitters. We gotta train to be back to being good fans, where we analyze the game, support the team, and still get emotional. Like I said, it's hard to be a good fan too sometimes. Yeah, those back-to-backs definitely slowed us down. Look, and I do think Jeff knew he could go to thrash at any time. We good. Good call. Yeah. Like I said, listen, I'm not going to hold Lawrence accountable. I'm not going to hold anybody else accountable I won't hold anybody else accountable. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, y'all. Listen, when I do the game review, when I do the extended game review, I can't monetize it. But if you're not subscribed to the channel, you won't know it happens. If you don't hit the notification button, you won't know it happens. But we're gonna go over some football plays. I might show you some things that you didn't notice during the game. So we might get a little smarter during the game. I might have my son go over the game film with me, so everybody can get smarter in the little details of the football game. If anybody wants to jump in here on the night show really quick and give a shout out or something, hit the link. I pinned the link at the top of the description, so the link is in the chat. First review for Target was terrible. Right, it's slow momentum. But then listen, on the second one, you had to call it. Listen, you can't have fans watch 5 minutes of replay and not call something, because then you look like an incompetent officiating staff. So that's why I knew no matter what, somebody was going to be in trouble on that second one. That's funny. Listen, if you start looking at gambling numbers, it might get even more suspicious. The only good gambling numbers is DraftKings, people. Y'all, I should be doing some commercial breaks. Hold on, I didn't read that yet. First game is simple. Not surprised. It wasn't ugly, Allie Jack. They fought through adversity. There's beauty in fighting through adversity. It's so hard to get those penalties. It's so hard to be confident. You're on the road. Georgia was hyped. The players was hyped. Travion Cooley was hyped. His teammates were hyped to try to get him in the end zone. We had a lot of factors going against us. It wasn't ugly. It was beauty and struggle and strife. You don't grow unless you struggle. We needed this struggle to grow. It wasn't ugly. Listen, William, we damn sure can't watch highlights on this stream. Listen, if I played any highlights, they might take my channel. Team has heart. Or the coach was able to instill heart in the team in one half. Yeah, listen, Robert, you know, I enjoy my conspiracies. And if I wanted to play around with conspiracies, this would be the perfect game to do it. We got us a coach. I know. I know. And listen, and they didn't even review when they hit Jack Plummer. They didn't even replay it. They didn't replay it. They didn't review it. I'm starting to move my brain to thinking it ain't just referees in on the scam. Now it's starting to like, did y'all notice how every time Jeff Brom was calling the play, they stuck with Jeff Brom? And then every time Brent Keys, the Georgia Tech coach, was all Brent Keys was doing is covering his mouth with 2 or 3 fingers. They locked in on Jeff Brom calling plays, and they stayed there. Jeff Brom, he had the whole he had the whole play call sheet covering his mouth, and they stayed at that little side angle, right? When Brent Keys was calling plays and talking like this, they cut away from his mouth immediately. So I used to just think referees were in on it, but in hindsight, I feel like the camera crew is told to stay on Jeff Brom when he calling plays. They kept going to Jeff Brom calling plays. Jeff Brom gonna have to go get a COVID mask just to call plays. That was funny. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I should have said that. I didn't mean that. It sucked. They were locked in on Brom. They were locked in on him. I'm like, damn, he obviously don't want y'all to watch him calling the plays. Why y'all keep sticking to his mouth? Go back and look at how fast they cut away from Brent Keys' mouth. Man, I'm going to watch the replay. Listen, y'all, enjoy your night. I'm going to go watch the replay. Hit the like button on your way out the door. Yeah, do that for me. We got a nice Louisville-centric community here. The least you can do, even if you hate my guts, just hit the like button on your way out. Lie to YouTube and say, I really don't like Marcus' show, but I'm interested. So I'm going to hit the like button anyway. I'm going back to the replay. Enjoy, y'all. Enjoy. Great night. Great night. Congratulations, Jeff Brom, on your first win. We popped the champagne on your behalf. And now we're going on to some of the funner stuff. Cheers, 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 everybody.